General Broulard. Hello, George. How are you?
Wonderful seeing you again. Really wonderful. Well, this is splendid. Superb.
Well, I've tried to create a pleasant atmosphere in which to work.
Well, you've succeeded marvelously. I wish I had your taste in carpets. And pictures.
You're much too kind, George. Much too kind. Sit down, George.
Thank you.
I really haven't done very much. The place is much the same as it was when I moved in.
Paul, I've come to see you about something big. It's top secret. It must go no further than your chief of staff and not to him, unless you can trust his discretion.
Of course.
A group of armies is forming on this front for an offensive very soon. Headquarters is determined to make a complete breakthrough. Why are you smiling?
I'm really sorry. I thought for just a moment I knew what you were going to say. Please go on.
I never knew you were a mind reader. What did you think I was about to say?
Something about the anthill.
You are a mind reader.
Well, it is a key position. It's in my sector. To be perfectly honest, I've heard some talk. You know, there's nothing really secret around headquarters.
Well, what do you think?
Well, it's the key to the whole German position in this sector. They've held on to it for a year now. And it looks as though they'll hold on to it for another year if they want to.
Paul, I have formal orders to take the anthill no later than the 10th. That's the day after tomorrow.
That comes pretty close to being ridiculous, don't you think?
I don't imagine I'd be here if I really thought that. Paul, if there's one man in this army who can do this for me, it's you.
It's out of the question, George. Absolutely out of the question. My division was cut to pieces. What's left of it is in no position to even hold the anthill, let alone take it. I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
Well, Paul, there was something else I wanted to tell you. However, I'm sure that you'll misunderstand my motives in mentioning it.
What was it?
Oh, you'll be bound to misunderstand. However, as your friend, maybe I should tell you.
What are you trying to say, George?
Paul, the talk around headquarters is that you are being considered for the 12th Corps.
The 12th Corps?
Yes, and with that another star. Now I've pushed it all I can. 12th Corps needs a fighting general, and you're overdue in that star. We both know that your record is good enough for you to refuse this assignment on the grounds you've stated. No one would question your opinion. They'd simply get someone else to do the job. So, you shouldn't let this influence your opinion, Paul.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have a cognac?
No, thanks, Paul. Not before dinner.
George, I'm responsible for the lives of 8,000 men. What is my ambition against that? What is my reputation in comparison to that? My men come first of all, George. And those men know it, too.
I know that they do.
You see, George, those men know that I would never let them down.
That goes without saying.
The life of one of those soldiers means more to me than all the stars and decorations and honors in France.
So, you think this attack is absolutely beyond the ability of your men at this time?
I didn't say that, George. Nothing is beyond those men once their fighting spirit is aroused.
Well, Paul, I don't want to push you into it if you think it's ill-advised.
Don't worry, George. You couldn't do that if you tried. Of course, artillery would make an enormous difference. What artillery support can you give me?
Well, I'll see.
What about replacements?
We'll see what we can do, but I feel sure that you can get along with what you have.
Why just do it?
Oh, Paul, I knew that I was right to come to you. You are the man to take the anthill, as far as that star is concerned.
That had nothing to do with my decision. If anything, it would sway me the other way.
I realize that perfectly, Paul.
Now, when do you say you'll see this coming off?
No later than the day after tomorrow.